Mickey Thomas, how was that?
Unbelievable. Probably one of my best days of my life. To play with so many quality players and the atmosphere, the crowd. I wasn't expecting that. It was a massive occasion for me, and I will never forget it. Honestly, it was one of those days that you can't forget. Playing with such quality and probably one of the great players in that. You couldn't buy that, obviously. So.
I saw you playing a bat now with Robert McIntyre, huge Manchester United fan as well.
A massive United fan. He said I was one of his favourite players, but after my performance today, I don't think I am anymore. Yeah, I mean, to have someone like him, he's standing, it's great. And as I said, me and Wes Brown, we really enjoyed it. Because when you step into this, I've been in front of 100,000 at Wembley. This is more nervous for me. I couldn't believe it. My shoulders were feeling all strange, and I got off the first tee with a good shot, so that settled me down a little bit.
We know you still work at Manchester United. The last few years have been tough at times. Is the feel good factor back at Old Trafford, do you think, now?
Well, I think the manager certainly brought the good feel factor back. There's no question about that. He's brought quality players in. Casemiro, for me, is that the type of players Manchester United need. Martinez at the back as well. That's the standard United have to go for. Of course, now the new season coming ahead, the transfer market now is going to be very, very interesting because we need definitely an out-and-out striker. We need a goal scorer, and hopefully that will come about. Maybe one or two other additions. Talk about David here might not be number one, so that's going to be interesting to see who will start in goal.
So a few additions to start challenging for the title again.
I think it's important. I think done ever so well to make the Champions League. That's their priority. That was they've done that, and now to do well in that Champions League, you have to have quality. And I think 3 or 4 quality players coming to the club, we can do all right this season. Can we win the Premier League? I mean, that is going to be a tough ask as well. But you have to believe in Manchester United. They've got the fan base, they've got the players now, I think, installed. The manager is the most important thing. He's got the right type of people coming through the door, and that's only going to benefit the club in the future.
And another one of your old clubs, Wrexham, that's just an unbelievable story. Have you played golf with Reynolds yet?
No, he's texted me a couple of times. He wants to go out with me and have a meal with him and that. And whether he wants to try and entice me back into the game, I'm not so sure. I'm getting on now, as you well know, Mark. But yeah, what's happened there is quite extraordinary. They've got back into the Football League. That is amazing, but they're not happy with that. They want to go further. They're looking at the Premier League. I mean, that is going to be a way off situation for them to get in the next few years. But with them two people involved, anything is possible. Everything they touch turns to gold. I'm delighted for Wrexham Football Club.
I always thought there might be a film about you, Mickey, but now you're knocking about with Hollywood stars.
Well, I mean, I mix with the best, but yeah, without doubt, I mean, me personally, to see Wrexham back into the Football League, it's been a nightmare 15 years. Now to get back, it's everything to me. I started my career there, and to see where they are now, it's such an emotional thing for me. But the most important thing, they've got the right people in charge. If they can continue what they're doing, who knows, we might be in the Premier League. Hopefully I'll be still around for that.
Well, thanks for playing on our golf day today.
Loved it, thank you.